Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Devinda Selviana with the last number of student 049 from Agribusnis C class, Faculty of Agriculture, Trunojoyo University, Madura. Here, I will discuss about starfruit agrotourism in Watasari Village, Balongbendo District, Sidoarjo. For that, watch the video until it is finished. Agrotourism Belimbing Watasari Village is located on Jalan Maijen Sungkono, Besuk, Watasari, Balongbendo District, Sidoarjo Regency. Built since the year of 2019, the government of Watasari Village, Balongbendo District, Sidoarjo made its area as a starfruit agrotourism village in which there are starfruit gardens, Watasari Water Mini Park, museum, and playgrounds. In addition, there is a movement to plant starfruit trees in every house headed by the head of Watasari Village, which is supported by all walks of life. This is done to support the Independent Village program and the welfare of the village community. Located on an area of 3 hectares, Belimbing agrotourism is expected to be able to prosper the community in Watasari Village, Balongbendo, Sidoarjo District. This village has 2,000 starfruit trees planted in the village coastline or Tikadi, with an area of 2 hectares. Not only contains starfruit gardens, Watasari Water Mini Park, museum, and playground, this agrotourism also contains starfruit processing sites as a result of their harvest to be traded, and there is also an educational center. Meanwhile, the head of Watasari Village, Sukisno, emphasized that in the agrotourism of the starfruit garden, visitors can pick starfruit directly from the tree. Moreover, the starfruit produced in this place is quite special. In addition to sweetness, it is very large in size. In addition, in this place visitors will be present by various processed starfruit. One of them is starfruit syrup, he said. Khalidi, Director of Village Owned Enterprise or BUMDES Watasari, Balongbendo, Sidoarjo District, said that the starfruit produced in this plantation will be processed in a variety of food products such as starfruit juice, starfruit syrup, and starfruit jenang. Khalidi also said that the purpose of this starfruit agrotourism is first for the welfare of the community so that the community around Watasari Village has a business related to starfruit plantation. Khalidi also said that Village Owned Enterprise or BUMDES had given the starfruit trees. Later, the starfruit tree result given by BUMDES were then planted by the community, which was then bought again from the starfruit by BUMDES. The result of the starfruit by BUMDES, including the Belimbing Wangi UMKM Business Group, which contains housewives in Watasari Village, are processed into starfruit juice, starfruit syrup, starfruit jenang, shrimp soup mixture to make it fresher, spicy starfruit pickles, starfruit ice, and other processed food from starfruit. The Belimbing Wangi UMKM Business Group produce starfruit jenang products, which are marketed at Belimbing Agrotourism and Water Mini Park. At the time of harvest, this starfruit is abundant because in every residence house there are also starfruit plants as well as in the Belimbing agrotourism garden. So, this fruit needs to be processed for post-harvest product and as a typical souvenir of Watasari village. This processed starfruit product is a starfruit jenang made from starfruit, flour, and sugar. The production process of starfruit and marketing is still using equipment and is managed simple. Products are only packaged in plastic with a simple marketing system. The products are only sold at Agrowisata Belimbing and Water Mini Park. Not yet familiar with online marketing at all.
Well, in this topic, we will discuss for discussion, namely existing condition, problems, government policy, and solution to problems that occur in Belimbing Agrotourism Watasari Village. The first is the existing condition, which is divided into three subjects, namely potential. Judging from the potential that can be developed, the land in Watasari Village, Balangbendo District is able to be developed into a tourist village, namely starfruit agrotourism. One of the drivers is the local village government. The existence of a movement to plant starfruit trees in every house pioneered by the head of Watasari Village, which is supported by all levels of society, can also be a potential that can be developed through the processing of starfruit product. Demand. Due to the COVID pandemic, the demand of processed starfruit in Belimbing agrotourism has decreased significantly when compared to before the COVID pandemic. Offers. At the time of harvest, starfruit becomes abundant because in every resident house, there are also starfruit plants as well as in the Belimbing Agrotourism Garden. When this business was running to meet the needs of local tourists, souvenir, the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, which caused a decrease in production from Belimbing Wangi UMKM and Belimbing Agrotourism. Furthermore, the problems that occur in the Leatherback agrotourism of Watasari Village are the occurrence of a declining production process and a decrease in the turnover of UMKM in Belimbing Wangi. The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic is extraordinary, especially for the Belimbing Wangi UMKM business group, where the production process has decreased and there is a decrease in turnover, because business management is still run conventionally and Watasari Village tourists must be closed according to government regulation. This happened because the starfruit agrotourism, Water Mini Park, and Watasari Village Museum had to be closed because they obeyed the regulation set by the government. Meanwhile, this business is still limited to meet the needs of local residents and local tourists. It has not penetrated the online market. The next discussion about government policy including priority support. The government priority support for UMKM in the COVID-19 handling program and National Economic Recovery or PEN. Prioritizing it can be seen from the special budget allocation to support UMKM. At 2020, the government allocated fund of 123.46 trillion rupiah from the hundreds of 95.2 trillion rupiah specifically to support UMKM. Second, there is a restructuring of UMKM loans. The government policy to restructure UMKM loans is carried out by relaxation of asset quality assessment, Peraturan Otoritas Jasa Keuangan Nomor 11/03/2020 dan 14/PJOK/05/2020. The restructuring of the works is carried out with the relaxation of the asset quality appraiser based on the asset quality of the credit is determined to be up to 10 billion rupiah, which can only be based on the provisions for the payment of principal of interest. The restructuring of debtors launched affected by the pandemic was determined to be smooth since its restructuring was carried out without restrictions on the types of financing or selling. Postponed principal and interest subsidy. There is also a delay in principal and subsidy by providing interest or margin subsidies to UMKM debtors with a credit ceiling of financing of at most 10 billion rupiah with a maximum period of 6 months. There is an UMKM working capital credit. The government provides low interest working capital credit by placing state money in the form of deposit and or government current account at partner commercial bank. 30 trillion rupiah was placed by the government in partner commercial banks for 6 months. Not only that, the government also provides guarantees for working capital loans for UMKM actor. Other support. The government also provides other support to help UMKM during the pandemic. The issuance of the final income tax incentive for UMKM is backed by the government as well as productive assistance for micro enterprise. The government stipulates that UMKM with an income of 4.8 billion rupiah a year do not need to pay the final income tax. It is also carried out the provision of productive benefits for micro enterprise or BOOM. In addition to financing, the government also encourages UMKM workers to take advantage of the pre-employment card program. The last discussion is the solution. The solution that I think is suitable based on the problems that arise due to the 19 COVID pandemic and the government policy regarding UMKM, namely selling processed fruit product using online media. This aim to continue selling processed fruit product even though there is a 19 COVID pandemic so that there is a stable income and Blimbing Wangi UMKM continue to produce. Sales with an online system can be done by utilizing WhatsApp as a product marketing medium. Making innovation in processed fruit that are useful for preventing the spread of the 19 COVID virus. With the help of the government regarding funds for UMKM, the funds can be used to make an innovation from processed fruit that is useful for preventing the 19 COVID virus. In addition, with new innovation regarding processed fruit, it can attract consumers so that they want to buy processed fruit product from Blimbing Wangi UMKM. This will curtail increase income for UMKM of fragrant fruit and Blimbing agrotourism. Conducted business management training. This training needs to be carried out with the aim that the management of Blimbing Wangi UMKM and Blimbing agrotourism can be carried out effectively and efficiently. The training begins with the delivery of material on how to carry out good business governance. So far, UMKM of Blimbing Wangi and agrotourism of Blimbing combine personal capital with business capital so that it is not known with certainty how much profit is obtained. Through this training, they can learn to make simple business financial management. Well, that was a discussion about fruit agrotourism in Watasari Village. Balongbodo District, Sidoarjo Regency. Hopefully this video I made can be useful for many people. That's all from me. Apologies if there is a wrong word or utterance. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.